Welcome to Emotionally Evicted. We're your hosts, Mandy and Tami, sisters, survivors, and women who are reclaiming our lives one unapologetic story at a time. We're not therapists, just two women who've been through it, healed it, and aren't afraid to talk about it. This show is our eviction notice to chaos, codependency, and generational dysfunction, and your permission slip to reclaim peace, power, and your damn self.
This podcast is brought to you by Illumina Ops Solutions. We specialize in streamlining your systems, scaling your business, and getting you the hell out of the weeds. Because growth shouldn't feel this hard, and we've got the solutions you never saw coming. Visit illuminaops.com to start reclaiming your brilliance.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Emotionally Evicted. Today we're going to talk about how we grew up in chaos and then dated it.
Yeah. More than once. Or twice. Or 3 times.
Yes. So let's talk about our relationship backgrounds, how our upbringing shaped our history. I have my theories. You have your thoughts. You want to talk about the pattern of the lineup of men, or
Sure. Let's just dig into it. Yeah. Okay.
So I can cover my theories. So the 3 patterns of men that I have personally noticed are men with low self-esteem, men with addictions or distractions, and men who couldn't or wouldn't fully choose me. And so there's, underlying deeper things in those, and they, in my opinion, all tie back to our upbringing, i.e., mostly our father.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So, do you want me to dive into each one of those, or you have your thoughts?
I definitely have had the same patterns for sure in the type of men. I definitely think on a subconscious level for myself personally, there's got to be, I say subconscious because I don't feel like I go seeking these people out. Like, I don't want them. I do not want them. And for whatever reason,
You need me to mother you.
yeah, I don't know. So yeah, there's got to be something on a subconscious level. Like I used to always joke, like, I've got to be sending out some kind of signal that like attracts them, because I'm like, I am not like looking for them, like it's not. Yeah. So somewhere deep inside my soul, like I'm seeking these people out and I hate it so much and I would love for it to stop. But yeah, you go off, Queen. Go off.
So let's start with men with low self-esteem. So, we end up being the strong one, the rescuer, stabilizer, giver of validation. And so how I think that ties back to our upbringing was because we did have to be the strong ones. We did have to be the level-headed ones. Mainly you, because you were older and you were running the household, because there wasn't anybody else there to really do it. And so I think you took on that role, and then you pretty much raising me, I saw that and I took that on. And then when it comes to men with addictions and distractions, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but you think about it, they didn't have to really face life or step into full responsibility because we carried the weight. Well, in growing up, you, and then, me as I got a little bit older, carried the weight of the household, carried the weight of the responsibilities, the cooking, the cleaning, being the adults and not being the kids. And I think that's, in my opinion, just so ingrained into us that we just end up choosing people that maybe have addictions or distractions. And this can be any games, alcohol, porn, money, whatever it could be. I mean, there's a wide variety of things that you can be addicted to or get distracted by. And then the men who couldn't or wouldn't fully choose me. Um, so this like mirrors back the part of me somewhere inside that may have not been fully chosen myself. So this could be a whole other episode in that I know what my core childhood wound is, and it is an abandonment wound. It is not being chosen. And I have done some serious reflection work on this and fully recognize that I tend to choose people like that, not only in romantic partnerships, but in friendships and other people in my life as well.
Yeah. I, so for the first point on, being the strong one, the thought came to me that, especially for myself, like always getting the praise of, oh my, with our background, everything we had going on in our life, people will be like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you for staying so strong. And like all that praise for continuing on. And so I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
that I think one, continuing to always be the strong one, I've just carried that like, okay, I have to continue to be out of 10, 24/7. And I'm not necessarily looking at my partner like, are they on the same level as me? Are they as strong? Like, or are they just looking at me and the energy that they can siphon off of me? So I
Right.
feel like for me, that's a lot of it is I did always have to carry the weight of the world, it almost felt like, and be the strong one and carry on. I couldn't, there was no time to sit around and sulk and be sad about whatever was going on. Like, there just
Yeah.
wasn't. We had to continue to go to school. We had to continue, like I said, we were so driven. It was like, I don't got time for this. I got to be on the honor roll. I got all these other activities in school. I got to continue to be just like continuing leveling up. And so definitely getting that praise and absorbing that, always being, I guess, probably selfishly like, oh, I'm the strong one. Like, I'm so amazing. Not looking at the people I'm dating and like, well, are they amazing? Because they're not.
Right.
Um,
Have you
and
ever looked at love languages are?
what? Oh, love
Have you ever looked at?
languages? Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine
Mine.
are acts of service, which totally makes sense. Like, and words of affirmation and physical touch were like tied. Gifts were like the least. Like I could really give a shit less about gifts unless it's like something meaningful. Like I definitely like the thought and meaning behind stuff, like I really take that to heart. And I definitely see that in myself whenever I'm gift giving or whatever, like doing something for somebody. Like I'm definitely like, what would be the most meaningful thing to them? And so, yeah, yeah. But
Okay. Yeah, I'm about the same.
are you? And then the second thought I had on men who would not fully choose us, I definitely see that. But I don't know that it's necessarily like we feel like we have to prove that somebody will choose us. I don't think that that's the case. Wonder if it's more of we have never had that example of what that looks like for someone to fully choose us and continue to choose us and show us what that's like. So we have no idea what that looks like. So we have nothing to model that after And so I definitely don't feel like we're pick Mishas, like trying to get somebody to choose us and be with us. We just literally don't know what that looks like and how that looks in a healthy way.
Right.
And so we're just searching for that. And in the meantime, our signals that are coming out of our asses apparently are choosing these men who like read that and are like, ooh, I can siphon all her energy and fuck with her. And yeah. So those are my thoughts on it because like the more self-reflection I've done, um, I definitely because I've had people like question, well, like, is it like a self-esteem thing? Is it like a low confidence thing? Is it like, no, I don't feel like I need to prove anything to anybody. I don't feel like I need to fix anybody. I definitely don't feel like I need to prove anything to myself. Like, I know I'm fucking awesome. I know I can do all these things. I just don't know
Yeah.
what the other side of the coin looks like in a healthy relationship. And yeah, that's been a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree
But
with all of that.
I, yeah, I definitely can see like, definitely the men not choosing us. I do all, like you said, from dad always choosing either drugs and alcohol or other women.
Yeah.
I, maybe, yeah, on a subconscious level, it is like seeking that a little bit.
Mhm. Yeah. I
So
agree. That all makes sense. Yeah.
crazy.
Craziness. Yes, absolute craziness. So, in our quest to continue up leveling ourselves, I believe both of us, I know for sure that I have, we just really kind of dove head first into this, just like really trying to understand. And I know that I can do more work on it for sure. Just really trying to understand, like, how do I flip the script?
Yeah.
How do we make some changes? Because obviously, I mean, we don't want to keep attracting, these certain type of people into our lives. And we know we're both very aware that we have this light that shines from us, this energy,
Oh,
and it's not turning off anytime soon. We attract all kinds of people. I mean, hell, just last night I heard about some lady's whole birth story of all three of her children and the weights. And I mean, I just heard everything. And I'm like, I don't even know this lady's first name. Never met her in my life. But I just heard all kinds of things. Her husband passed. Like it was so much.
we've been like
So
that since we've been younger, though. Like, we're so empathic and like we definitely have this energy and this light that makes. And at first, whenever I was younger, I used to be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, why are they telling me their life story? And it used to make me so uncomfortable. But as I've gotten older, I have embraced it. And, just like a couple weeks ago, I told you somebody at work, never talked to this
yeah,
guy in my life. Like, first time I'd ever chatted with him, and he just like broke down in tears and was like telling me all the things. And I was like, okay. And like, I was not prepared. So I had to take a minute and like get in that mode. But
yeah,
I have embraced it in a way like, I am so glad that I have that energy that I put out for people to feel comfortable to talk to me because not everybody has that. And, you know, I am thankful that people do feel comfortable to come talk to me now. Some shit I don't want to fucking know, but hey, whatever, we'll roll with it, you know?
we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll get it. But yeah, we definitely put out that light, which is a good thing. Like I said, like at least people are feel comfortable to come to us and talk to us, and like we are like a soft landing place. But the flip side is the energy vampires that are out there. Like, and this isn't just men. I have
Right.
like women friends too, who are like this, who
Hmm.
just, I mean, they're either siphoning off that energy or they're so negative that they're trying to kill it.
Oh, yes. Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's more like we need to start being more in tune with our gut instinct on people. And once we get a read, like they're not a good vibe, kicking them to the curb. But yeah, I don't know how to filter those people out. And I would love
Right.
to learn how to do that because that would make my life so much better.
Yes, I definitely agree. Like people, like you said, it's not just men, it's people. They're like drawn to our light, our power, our ability to just like make life and things work because we just do. But then they don't rise up to meet it. They just like cling to it. And that's, it's fine if you want to be attracted to my light, but like you said, we got to figure out like when to shake you off versus to let you stay. Because I mean, I do fully think that our light and our power, our energy can be inspiring to some people
Yeah.
and make them rise as well. And so I wouldn't ever want to shake somebody off if I can help them become better as well. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to
Yeah.
process. That lady last night said, I know I've just met you and I don't know you at all, but I just feel like telling you this. And I was like, go on.
Just get in line. Like, you're not the only one. That's kind of how I've gotten anymore. It's just like when people come to me and just like telling me everything, you can almost
Oh,
feel like they are questioning themselves, like, why am I telling this person all the things? You know?
yes, yes. And this thought just occurred to me. I'm wondering if, and tell me if this makes any sense. We know how we are. And you've said things like soft place to land, safe space. And now that I think about it, I don't think we've ever had that other than with each other.
That is
And
so true.
I think that's what we're searching out because we don't have that in any other place but with each other. In my opinion. I mean, at least for me.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like, we definitely fill each other's cup.
Yes.
We are, we don't drain each other's energy. Like, we are almost like each other's charging station.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
think we're looking for which, we're obviously like soulmates. And I know that, soulmates aren't just like a romantic thing. Like, we are each other's like person. But I think we're also have looked for the romantic other side of the coin for each other to fulfill the same thing, like be that charging station, be that person who fills us back up because it is very draining being so empathic and so um sensitive to energies because
Yes.
we definitely are. And that's why I said maybe we just need to listen to our gut instinct more because, and I've kind of started to do that a little bit more now that I've realized like I do have this instinct to me because I can walk into a room and I can read it.
Oh,
Whatever's going
yes.
on, I can read it.
Yes.
And it is very draining because a lot of people, now that I've been out in the world as long as I have, do not have that instinct, which is comical sometimes because you're like, bro, come on, like read the room. Um, But yeah, it's very draining to be so sensitive to other people's energies and like what they're feeling. And it would be great to have somebody who we feel safe and comfortable with to, at the end of the day, be with.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely. We're getting there. We are getting there. So, things like thinking about how we can shift, like I said, kind of from one coin to the other, or one side of the coin to the other, about how we're doing these things. I mean, just full on surgical removal of the beacon that is outputting this secret signal would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So I think we're well on our way in that we're recognizing our own patterns. We're seeing, where our energy goes, what sucks it up, what doesn't. I mean, I can walk into a crowd. I'm like a 5-year-old Apple iPhone battery. I'm going 80 to 20 in about 5 minutes. Like, it's just not going to work out for me. So, my thing that I'm working on, I'm trying to figure out. I envision myself with this bubble, and that's my energy. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I keep people from invading my energy bubble when I'm in like a crowd, or when I'm with other people? How do I
block
have
that
that? Yeah.
like a force field.
Yes, but still be approachable. I mean, I don't want people to be like, damn, she's a bitch. But I mean, at the same time, when you're in a crowd of people, you don't want everybody's energy bombarding you, because then it's just so exhausting. And so it's like trying to turn on that force field for me, anyway.
Mhm.
That's what I've been working on, and trying to determine like who's worth my energy and who's not.
Right. Yeah. I think just being more in tune with our gut instinct on people is key. And I think we're just in a interesting position where we are so in tune with people's energies and empathic, but also
Yeah.
having the life experiences we've had and attracting these people, men, I'm talking about men now, um, like just how do we turn off that magnet and filter those people out? So, as far as relationships, we are not taking on any more baggage
Right.
or dead weight. That's how I like to look at them, as dead weight, because they're not
Yeah.
fulfilling us. They're not doing anything to make our lives better.
Right.
I just would love to have an instant filter because I think one of the things I struggle with is like I'll be in a relation like start dating somebody and then it's like after you've been dating them so long, maybe you start to pick up on some things you're like, I don't know about this. I don't think this is right for me. And I feel like that's when I need to be like, okay, cutting it off. But I
Mm,
forget what the theory is called, but it's like you've invested so much time already, so you feel like you can't quit, like you got to continue to invest
oh,
more
yes. It's like
time and
raw.
energy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, I need to stop that. A lot. Thank
I think
you.
we're probably doing a whole episode about listening to our gut. I mean, that's really what it just boils down to, is our gut be knowing. She be
Yeah.
knowing. We need to listen to it, which I have been trying to tap into more, but I think it also comes down to we're just such kind people, and we've talked about this in another episode, like we're so kind, we can see the potential in people, and we just want them to be their best selves, and we want them to meet that potential. And I think that is honestly kind of why we hang on. The
True.
fucking potential.
Yeah, because we always do want to see, like, we always want the best for people, and we want people to just like rise to, be their best self and be amazing. And we
Yeah.
have to stop doing that. And we have to realize, like, we cannot help everybody. We cannot save all these people. Like, we have to
Right.
preserve. Maybe it's going back to the whole battery theory of we have to preserve our own energy.
Right.
Um, and yeah, we can be inspiring and give words of affirmation to people, but there needs to be like a line in the sand of that's it. That's all you get.
Yeah,
I can love you
that's
from
true.
afar and I can support you from afar,
Yeah.
but you cannot drain my energy and my light from me anymore.
Right.
And
Yeah, kind of putting them outside that bubble.
yeah, yeah. I would love to dig in more about why maybe I personally attract these people and feel like I need to hang on. I mean, like I just kind of went through some of my theories on it, but that is fucking draining.
Right. We've got
And
to
I
tell
hate
ourselves we're not Jesus. We can't save everybody.
it. Right? Yeah. We,
And if you're like, tell yourself, you're not Jesus Christ. You can't save everybody. It's not going to happen.
yeah. Yeah. Definitely need to just start like, if they are not filling our cup, making us a better person like we are doing for them, um, well, bless your little heart. Now you have to leave. It's not going to work. You are no longer welcome here. And
Yes.
just really, I guess, setting those boundaries and maybe for myself, it's like, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with me
Mm,
because, and maybe this ties back to the, oh, you're always so strong, always carrying all the weight, like, continuing to be that strong soldier. Like, I don't have to do that for everybody.
that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you can't rise to the occasion and cannot rise to my level. That's a you problem, not a me problem. And I can't carry that. um, what's the word I'm looking for? That shit, I lost it. Like I just can't. I can't think of how I'm trying to explain it. Like, I just can't feel the guilt of not being able to help them. And it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. For me, like I feel like the golden rule is so, and I think we've talked about this before, like so heavily ingrained in me. I feel like treat others as you want to be treated. And I feel like if I'm not helpful, if I'm not kind, if I'm not XYZ, then I'm not following the golden rule.
That's a good
Even
one.
though even though all these motherfuckers out here are not following, like I feel like nobody even knows what the golden rule is now. Like,
Yeah, no.
why was it so popular when we were growing up? And then I feel like I could go ask a kid today and they would have no idea what I'm talking about. And people clearly do not follow it. Not that I want to be like everybody else in the world, but it's like for me, not everybody else is kind. I don't always have to be kind. Like, it's all a struggle. It's all a battle. It's all trying to figure out how everything connects, because it does in the end connect somehow, and it's connecting all those dots and figuring out why you do the things that you do and why you think the things that you think. What does it tie back to? And just really digging deep. And yeah, it's very
Learning to
interesting.
set boundaries.
Ah, yes, boundaries.
We love that word,
Not.
boundaries.
I feel like I hear boundaries and my brain goes, ugh.
Oh, mine definitely does. It's just like, why are we doing that? But
Right?
it is so necessary. Like, I think it's just retraining your brain. Like, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to have the boundaries and saying no and not appeasing everybody. Like, that is
Yes,
okay. Totally
it
fine.
is okay.
Like, the world is not going to come to an crashing halt. Life will go on. And like, I was talking to somebody the other day who's going through crazy relationship problems, and this person has totally taken advantage of them. And this person that I was talking to is struggling with letting them go. Oh, I just got to be a good person and help them and blah, blah, blah. And, which as I'm giving the advice, I'm like trying to take my own advice. Um,
Yeah.
I said, they called you one because they knew that they could take advantage of you. But if you weren't there, they would figure it out. That's the thing. Like, these people who are energy vampires are taking everything from you. Like, if you cannot provide whatever it is that they are seeking, they will figure it out. They will find somebody else to get that from. So you
Right.
cannot feel guilty or like you're letting them down if you are not helping them, giving them your energy. They'll go somewhere else and figure it out. They will be fine.
That's true. That is very
And,
true.
you know, those type of people, they know how to con their way and get what they want from whoever. So
Yeah.
that's why I say, like, it's okay to be selfish. And it's almost like you have to be. You have to be selfish and you have to protect yourself against these people because, like, we have that beacon that I would love to shut off, but
Yes.
like those type of people see that from us,
Yeah.
and it's so critical and self-preserving to recognize that and cut people off earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Do you ever feel like you're the best advice giver ever? Like, you just give phenomenal advice and then you look at yourself and you're like, bitch, what's up? You
Yeah.
can't, like, what is happening? Like, it's like advice comes to us and it's like we cannot take it. We cannot process it. I can give it for days. I'm a
Oh
great
yeah.
advice giver.
Yeah. I like turn into a total philosopher, like
Yes.
feeling it out,
Yes.
like what you want, what you need, I got you. But then yeah, I look at my own life and I'm like, I
What is
almost feel like
happening?
there's like the almost like the devil and angel, like one of them's like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, why can you not do
Yes.
the same thing in your own life? Like, why can you not? And then the other one's like, but it's different. It's different.
Yes. It's
No,
totally the
it's
same, but
not. Yeah, I
oh,
totally, yeah, I'm right there. I really need to start taking my own advice more. And like the advice that I gave this person the other day, as I was saying it, I could really feel like the side eye going, because I said to them, I was like, once you cut this person off, rip it off like a band-aid. I was like, you do not owe them any kind of conversation. You don't owe them shit. I was like, you just be like, look, we're done. That's it. And I said, you will feel so empowered, so much better once you do this. Like, you will feel so strong. You'll feel so confident. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the universe like sends us these people and it knows that we need to hear certain advice. And it's like, maybe if I send somebody and they're saying the advice, like it'll, universe, it hasn't worked yet. But I mean, kudos for continuing to try.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because some of this advice I be given, I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, because I have never done that, obviously. But yeah, definitely don't want to be hypocritical at all. Uh, I don't know, but maybe it's almost like, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but back to the being the strong one, I'm like, yeah, but I can handle it. I got this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah,
we need to be slaying these energy vampires up out of here
yes,
because
yeah,
no, no, thank you.
yeah.
And I'd love to rip that beacon out of my ass that keeps attracting these people as well. But then I guess it wouldn't attract the people who need the soft landing place. So I guess it's a me problem.
That's
I
true.
just need to learn how to sift through,
Right.
yeah, sift through them.
Maybe maybe we think of the beacon as a radio station and we just really need to tune it in right frequency because right now it's off the rails.
Oh, yeah. We be sending crazy signals out all over the place.
Yes. I think that's what we need to do. So,
Okay. So for this week, we are going to work on fine tuning our radio signal, filtering out
yes.
the people who are just energy vampires and not filling our cup,
Yes.
and setting boundaries.
I think I need a different word for the word boundaries. Like
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so here's something for the listeners. If you have another term for boundaries or how to phrase this, what is it? What are some of your
yeah,
best tips maybe for recognizing these people that you need to set boundaries with right away? Because I think that's the important key is like recognizing the people sooner than later and setting those boundaries because it's maybe not necessarily like you can kick them out of your life or because it could be like family
right.
members or whatever. But recognizing that and setting the boundary sooner than later because the longer you let shit go, the harder it is.
That's true. Yeah.
So, for the listeners, what are your best tips? What are some other terms that we can use instead of boundary, which is so hard to say?
Yes.
Uh, yeah, give
Yes.
us
We
your thoughts
need
on
to,
everything.
that is so good. Okay. Well, we have our marching orders. Y'all have yours. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your alternative words. We would love to hear it all. And then tune in for the next episode
Yep.
and we'll see what we're going to talk about then.
Yay.
Thank Yay. Thank you.
Thanks.
You've been listening to Emotionally Evicted. Thank you for being here. For more resources, stories, and ways to reclaim your life, head over to shereclaims.com and check out other episodes on emotionallyevicted.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.